This guy had had a stomach, or just did not give a shit, literally.
I think his asshole fell out and he was dragging it across the floor.
I mean, it looked like it. The dude, I didn't see the dude myself, but he must have walked out, shit running down his leg or something.
Oh my gosh. Hello, everyone. I'm your host, Toast. Right next to me is Widget. This is the Powdered Toast Podcast.
Well, wow, he actually remembered my name.
I did. So last episode, we talked about Battlefield, and we also did say we were going to mention
Anita, or however you say it. It's a anime-inspired open-world GTA type game that's been making the rounds around the internet.
But we didn't mention it last time, so
yeah, a little carried away.
Yeah. So Widget, if you want to talk about it, go ahead.
This game popped out of nowhere, really, and what it seems to be the controversy right now with it is that it's taking a lot of aspects from a lot of different games, and a lot of people are liking that, and a lot of people are not liking that.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people are thinking, is this going to be a cash grab or whatever it's going to be? But at the moment, on the website it has over 14 million pre-registrations, and that's crazy.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy.
Right now, people are seeing that it's taken aspects from Spider-Man, GTA, like if you look at the trailer, Watch Dogs even. So a lot of people are piping this up, saying, hey, if it's bringing all the best aspects from those games, this could be amazing. Plus, it's anime, so it's going to bring in a whole bunch of other people too. And it has a whole bunch of different systems that's bringing to. It has a character switching system, just like GTA 5 as well.
Really?
Yeah. I want to see the gameplay trailer real quick.
So how is it like Spider-Man? What did they do?
Like, one character literally swings through the city and has a, like, no joke.
Okay.
And, like, there's...
I just see a big titty goth anime girl, just swinging by your window going, oh, yeah.
The trailer's 7 minutes long.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know how big the open world's going to be. I'm looking through the website right now. They have social media for X, TikTok, YouTube, Discord, Instagram, Reddit, Facebook. And I just want to talk about it because, to be honest, this game looks like it has potential. We've seen games that look amazing but end up being scams and cash grabs. But right now, people have high hopes for this.
So are they using like already pre-made anime characters from like actual animes, or are they just...
I feel like they are original characters, it looks like. At least to me. But it has driving mechanics, swinging mechanics, gunplay.
Wow. It's just open world free roam type of thing? Or okay.
It looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like around 5 different characters at the moment they revealed. I don't know how long this has been in development, though. I'm looking through all of this. But I'm just bringing this to attention because it seems like, just like last time, how potential Battlefield has. But like I said, controversy is that they've literally taken aspects from a whole bunch of different games. Mm-hmm. Like, a lot of people have compared the swinging mechanics to Spider-Man. Like, if you look side by side, they look super similar. Like, basically,
does
like
this anime character like shoot webs, or
it's like a black
grapple gun or something?
It's a part of them, but it's like a Venom type arm thing.
Oh, anime.
I'm trying to find the people making it.
Well, why he's looking for that, I do want to mention our sponsor. We have an ad for him already. But Dubby Energy, I'm currently looking at the package of Dubby that we got sent, and I can tell you I'm not big on energy drinks, but I love Dubby Energy. Honestly, for real, it has powered this podcast. Right now, we would be sleeping if we didn't drink any. They gave us, what flavor is it? Blue Raz Purple Grape. And who is that on the
Solo leveling from Sunjing Woon, I think. Yeah. If you're into anime, they are also partnered with Crunchyroll.
Yeah, they're partnered with Crunchyroll, but they have so many different flavors. They have mixer cups that have anime characters on them. So if that's your thing, that's a place to go. You could use our code Powder Toast Podcast for 10% off your order. But they have no maltodextrin, 0 fillers, 0 artificial colors or dyes, and no proprietary blends. And it's made with coffee fruit extract. This stuff really, really makes you feel good. There's no jitters or crash when you're taking it. It's just 1 scoop in a cup of water, and it tastes like juice. I don't know how best way to describe it. It is delicious, and I'm going to get more. Regardless if they're our sponsor or not, it's delicious.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I tried it literally today, and I'm already hooked. All right, so the developers for Anita, I apologize if I'm saying that wrong or pronouncing it wrong, but is Naked Rain Games. And basically, this is their first game. So this, like I said, that can spell the downfall because this game is being developed in China as a China development team.
Oh boy.
So, like I said, it could either be amazing, it could be like a very big first step for this studio in China, or it could be a massive scam, but who knows? From what I'm looking at, it's a subsidiary of Thunderfire Studios and NetEase Games. So just be cautious. Don't try to pre-order this when they come out or try open beta or whatever. But it looks like high hopes, and hopefully they don't just rip off a bunch of assets from other games and say, here you go. But
yeah,
that's my rant on that.
Well, speaking of scams, anime, and whatever else, you guys like Pokemon?
Oh boy, here we go.
I used to love Pokemon. I still do, since I was a kid. But lately, it's been pretty awful. I used to play the trading card game pretty frequently and collect pretty frequently. But as of late, it's just gotten stupid.
We've gotten I'm not a Pokemon guy. The only part Pokemon I've ever is probably the anime, the cartoon, whichever.
Yeah.
People want to say I've never played the card game or anything, or even any video games. But even I recognize when people are buying like the boxes in bulk and like selling them or scalping them, and it's reaching me, and I'm not even into Pokemon that much.
Yeah.
That's more his forte.
Yeah, and you know what drives me absolutely insane about the state of Pokemon TCG right now is that being a collector, an actual genuine fan who wants to build binders, complete sets, relive the nostalgia, has basically become a punishment. You walk into any store and what do you see? Empty shelves. You're lucky if you find a stray blister pack dangling in the toy aisle. Why? Because the moment product drops, scalpers are already camped out, clearing it like locusts. They're flipping it online like 3 times the price, and you know what the rest of us get? Nothing. We don't even get a chance to try. And, let's talk about price. Just a couple years ago, booster packs were, $3 to $5. You could get them at Walmart. Nothing crazy. You could still get them at Walmart, but not very easily. Anytime I go into Walmart, it's empty.
I was about to say, like, at a supermarket near me, literally they had a pallet of Pokemon, like, decks and, like a whole box.
Yeah, like elite trainer boxes.
Yeah. People were buying them in, like, 3 boxes, 4 boxes of them, and I was there for, like, an hour, 2, and by the time, like, I was done, it was, like, almost gone. They need to, like, put a limit on how much someone can buy.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, those packs used to be, like, $3 or $4 for a little booster pack, and I have seen them upwards of $20 now per pack for 10 cards.
Yeah.
And that's if you can find them. Elite trainer boxes, as he just mentioned, used to be right around $40. When the scalpers got a hold of these things, they're already up to 80, 90, even over 100. And that's not some rare vintage set. That's just the new stuff. The chase cards, even worse. A modern Charizard, alt art, for example, to maybe be $80 or something will shoot up to over $250 or more the week of release because scalpers choke the supply out, and it's absurd.
Yeah. Like it's bad enough that even I'm not super into Pokemon, like I said, but even I notice when shit is getting really stupid. And it's scalpers in general I do not like because you are buying bulks of products and selling them stupidly expensive online.
Yeah.
Basically making the product also stupidly expensive in store because of it.
Yeah, and it's not just the money, it's the time, it's energy. If you want packs, you got to line up at stores, wait until the restock days, and you got to compete with bots online because as soon as they, drop, they're already gone. And then even when you do manage to buy packs, you got to worry about scummy sellers weighing them, picking out the heavy ones, and you get nothing.
Yeah, and here's the thing too, like other like companies do, like Apple products, like when they open and everything, they put a limit on how many phones you could buy. So someone couldn't be like, oh, I'm gonna buy all the phones in the store and sell them at stupid prices in my area. And I think they need to do the same with some products that are being scalped by this. And because Apple dealt with it that way, I don't know if Nintendo or whoever like mark or distributing Pokemon in the US will do that because really it's just making them more money, to be honest.
So another problem is, there's a lot of old vintage packs from the 90s or like early 2000s that people still try to buy. All of them, when they're sold, have the weight written on them. So you know if it's a light pack or a heavy pack, and that affects the price. And even the heavy packs, this is the main problem. A lot of people will open them, take out the good card, and then put a fake card, or not a fake card, but like a shitty card in, reseal it, and then sell it for $300.
Yeah. That's the internet.
Yeah.
People will This is why you gotta be careful when you're buying stuff online. People make sure or try your best to look out for any kind of red flags when you're buying stuff like this. Because people will trick you and they won't feel bad about it whatsoever.
Right. And now it's not just about collecting. I think it's gotten to the point where it's almost like gambling. Everybody's paying a shit ton of money to get a chance at, pulling a $10,000 card or something.
It's getting to the point where it's money. It's just about the money.
And
it's sad.
It's no fun. The sad part is, a lot of lifelong fans are just giving up. They don't want to fight for scraps anymore. They don't want to spend hundreds just to maybe pull one card they care about. They don't want their hobby to feel like a casino or a scam. It's killing the joy, the thrill of opening packs, the pride of filling binders, the love of the artwork is all being drowned out by the price gouging, empty shelves, pack wares, resealers, and a market designed for profit, not passion.
I mean, yeah, you hit the nail on the head. If it's affecting outside of its own community, there's a problem.
I watched people get in fist fights over Pokemon at Target.
Oh yeah, I believe it. I've seen videos online, I've seen videos of literally guys going up to kids who bought the product and saying, I will pay you like double or whatever to get that. I'm like, is money that important to you that you're going to try outbuy a kid or steal from a kid? Is like crazy.
I even had my fiance, she went into Walmart to get a pack of cards and someone threatened to stab her because she got the last pack.
Oh, I believe that.
That's insane.
People nowadays, if it involves money, they will say the most disgusting shit and violent because they're in their mind, you're threatening their finance, what their money making, which is crazy.
Yeah. So I have a few ideas of how we could possibly fix this problem. I know Nintendo says that they're already printing more, but I think they need to print more than they're saying. They need to stop, making it a scarcity issue. Just print so many, it drives the price down. Yeah, they don't make as much money, but you're going to keep scalpers from worrying about, purchasing all of the packs because it's not worth it.
I mean, literally started off as a kid's playing card game.
Exactly. So exactly. It's a card game meant to be fun. And it's just
now is a nearly $1 billion.
Oh, it's over $1 billion. I would
like,
it's close to $1 trillion, if not.
Like especially on the video game scale too, because
oh yeah,
It's crazy.
The video games of late, I am not a fan of. I like the older ones, but, to each their own. But anyway, I think there should be more ways of directly selling to collectors. Let us buy straight from Pokemon in controlled drops, 1 per account or something. Verified collectors programs, cut out the middleman, don't let the scalpers even have a chance to get stuff. I would love to make collecting fun again. So, raise pull rates, or at least guarantee that the box you buy, if it's the Elite Trainer box or whatever, has something that's worth the money, or, that has a rare card in it.
Yeah.
That way the people who actually care about the art, the nostalgia, and the sets get something, not just the investors.
To be honest, I would not put it past themselves to start a digital online trading cards and stuff, because they already had stuff like Pokemon Go and stuff like that. So I won't put it past them. I mean, it is Nintendo.
What's your favorite Pokemon?
Pokemon, like I said, I'm not that.
I know you don't know much, but
I don't know
what you've
much.
seen.
I like the ghost types. I know the ghost types. I like the
Gengar.
yeah,
That was pretty cool. A lot of people like it.
that and the the one with the, I don't know, the one that's a ball and floating hands and stuff. I don't know, folks. I'm sorry, I don't know
Are you
Pokemon.
talking about Ghastly, I think is what you're
Yeah.
Okay. I actually think, it's Ghastly and Haunter. And
Yeah, I like all the ghost
Okay.
type Pokemon.
I like, a few, but my main one I like is Typhlosion. He's a giant fire ferret.
Yeah, I was about to say, I have no idea who that is.
I really think there needs to be something done about the pack weighing and resealing. That seems to be the biggest problem.
I feel like they should just make all the weights cards.
I know they've done some things printing wise to try and counteract some of that, but
I mean, maybe just make I don't know. I was about to say make the package heavy, but I mean, it's still
and with the older stuff, it's already
the older stuff
done.
is already, yeah.
So
it's
gonna be hard to get a brand new one.
Yeah, but like I said, it's even I'm recognizing, and like I said, I'm learning more stuff from you because you're a Pokemon fan and everything. So I'm hearing it from you and seeing it literally in my stores of people taking 5, 10 packs. I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's insane. And who knows, maybe at some point we'll do a video stream of, well, not with us, but our hands playing Pokemon or something.
Yeah. If you guys haven't figured out, we want to remain anonymous and also private, because one, the internet's scary. Two, where you talk about politics sometimes, and with recent current events, it's not really the safest to show your face or anything like that nowadays at the moment.
Yeah, but this podcast is just about having fun. We're gonna play a lot of games. We're gonna talk about games. That's the main aspect of it. That's also a comedy podcast, so we're gonna have fun with it. There's gonna be a whole lot of different things that we do, from interviews to different segments of history and stuff, and it'll just be a good time.
Yeah, so try to make the best of it.
Next up with Widget, the king of political hot takes in the bread bag, right after this break.
These are combos that'll knock off your socks. The sticky hot takes a rupee smooth talk. Tune in, you're guaranteed to rock. You never know just what you'll find. Leave your worries far behind.
Some days, does life just leave an empty space inside you? You can try therapy, you can try meditation, you can even try doom scrolling. But sometimes, nothing really fills that emptiness. Introducing the Depression Plug, the relaxing companion you didn't know you needed. Simply press the button and forget all your troubles. Just listen to our customer reviews.
So can you tell us a little bit about yourself and how you've been coping with stress and depression?
Yeah, it's been rough. Work, life, politics. Sometimes it feels like there's a hole I just can't fill.
And how has our new product, the Depression Plug, been helping you?
Oh, it's really helped. I've been using it every day.
And how do you typically use it?
Do I really have to say?
Please?
Okay, well, shove it up my ass.
Oh, that was supposed to be a stress relieving device for your muscles. Like a massager?
Yeah, dude, that's literally a butt plug.
The depression plug. Fill that void inside you. Now comes in multiple colors, including a new pattern vibrating feature for when you're extra depressed.
A quick word from our sponsor, Maono. We're using their PD200X microphone on the podcast, and it's made such a huge difference. Crisp, clear audio every time. Maono offers a full suite of devices and software to power all your audio needs, from microphones and headsets to audio interfaces, all at an amazing price. Check out maono.com/powdertoastpodcast for 10% off. Maono. Professional sound made simple.
And welcome back to the bread bag, everybody. I'm your king of political hot takes, Widget, with me.
I am Toast.
Alrighty, so today's topic is literally happening right now as we speak.
Yes, at 12:01 a.m.
Literally on the dot today, the government has shut down in the USA.
Fun time.
So Democrats, Republicans, they did not find common ground, and this is the first shutdown in the second term of Trump. And we had one in the first term of Trump back in 2019. So it has been 6 years since our last government shutdown.
So let me look here. So it says the Senate failed to pass a continuing resolution, a temporary funding extension that would have kept the government open through November 21st. The vote was 55 to 45, short of 60 votes needed to advance it.
Yep. So I think most people saw this coming. The Democrats, they wanted more spending on healthcare, and Republicans just wanted to pass the bill, basically keep the funding going, people. And I see both sides. I see why, but I will say right now, I really don't think the Democrats really had too much of a hand to play, because I feel like this is a lose-lose situation for the Democrats, because the government's shut down now.
Yeah.
Workers are going to start getting cut. Funding is going to go to more essential and non-essential. So, and guess what? Trump's probably going to cut the programs that the Democrats like.
Yeah, it says here, after the Senate vote failed, the Office of Management and Budget, or OMB, directed federal agencies to begin an orderly shutdown procedure for non-essential services.
Yeah, essential services, if you don't know, are like first responders, TSA, military, that type of shit. Some government services like national park, museums, and federal offices, like they might close at like limited hours now. I mean, Social Security, Medicare, that's not affected, so don't worry about that.
Let's see here. And a departure from prior shutdowns, the current guidance also includes preparing reduction in force, i.e. permanent layoffs in some agencies rather than just furloughs. That's crazy.
It is. And right now, you might wake up tomorrow, you're not going to feel like, oh, I'm not affected by this. But eventually, if this goes on long enough, everyone's going to be affected by this.
So, yeah, labor unions have already filed lawsuits against the administration, which I'm sure was expected. They have alleging threats that mass firings overstep legal boundaries under the Anti-Defiancy Act. Up to 750,000 federal workers could be furloughed daily, according to the Congressional Budget Office's estimates. That's insane.
I'm looking at this now, though. Apparently, this is our fourth government shutdown in the past decade.
Wow.
Which is crazy. Highlighting, like basically how divisive the parties are right at the moment that have been. I mean, I feel like the parties have been at each other's throats ever since, like, 2015, 2016. After that crazy election run.
Yeah.
Economics are like warning that it could hurt the economy. I mean, yeah, you're laying off hundreds of thousands of people.
The breakdown looks like it's in health and science agencies, or at least large portions of staff are expected to be furloughed. 41% of Department of Health and Human Services staff, 64% of CDC staff, 75% of NIH personnel in certain units.
And the last government shutdown was like 39 days. I might be wrong.
Really, that long?
I want to say so. Give me a second, folks.
I feel like I've lived through a whole bunch of them.
Last government shutdown.
Essential or accepted work that protects life, property, or national security continues. For example, many air traffic controllers, TSA, certain defense or security staff remain, which he already said. Yeah. Let's see. At the Federal Aviation Administration, or the FAA, over 11,000 employees, roughly a quarter of its workforce, are expected to be furloughed, but core air traffic control operations must continue.
Yeah. The last government shutdown was December 22nd to January 25th. That was 35 days. And that was the longest one we've had in this decade. Let's see. I don't know if it's the longest one we had in history. Maybe. I don't know. But that was under Trump.
We're all about breaking records here, I guess.
Yeah. We're gonna bigger's better, everybody.
Many government services will be delayed or suspended. Permitting, new grants, regulatory actions, research reviews, and non-urgent operations across many agencies.
I feel like this is, when I saw the arguments and everything, I knew this was gonna head this way. And my thing is, both sides I think are at fault somewhat, but I really want to point a little more finger at the Democrats, because really, if you look at it, they are trying to pass a huge medical bill is basically trying to combat the big beautiful bill. And I really want to say I don't think the Republicans are going to pass it, considering it's going to undo a lot of work they just did with the bill in the first place. Now, the negotiations broke down, and I think both sides could have compromised. Yes. Do I think either of them did? Nope. Both sides' parties are very hard-headed, and it's the two-party system, folks. And a lot of people are saying, oh, well, the Republicans had the House, the Senate, like everything. They have everything. But still, Democrats are still able to block this because they need 60 votes.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
Yeah, it seems like it's going to start affecting insurance, or multiple insurances. The National Flood Insurance Program is set to expire if no action is taken. It will be stopping new flood insurance policies and potentially disrupting home sales in flood zones. Healthcare programs like Medicare and Medicaid are generally exempt from appropriations lapses and will continue, though certain supporting administrative functions could slow. Another note is the Affordable Care Act premium tax credits are a major point of negotiation right now. If subsidies are not extended, millions could lose coverage or face higher premiums.
Yeah, it's like I said, you're not going to feel it right now. In a month?
Yeah,
it's going to, like I said, the longer this goes on, the worse it's going to get. Do I think I do not think it will go on as long as 2018 and 2019. I hope.
They're saying it could cost about $400 million per day in lost compensation to the furloughed workers. The travel sector could be hit hard, so expect airport delays, slower flight processing, and reduced staffing at agencies like the FFA and the TSA. That is insane.
I can feel that. Maybe, considering right now, I feel like Trump will try to cut all the programs that Democrats feel more incentive to.
Yeah.
So in a sense, Democrats are losing twice at this, because I've seen polls. This is on YouTube, so don't take me too seriously. of people asking, oh, who do you think is at fault? And it's way in the Democrats' favor. Me, I personally think both parties could have compromised. But right now, the Democrats, and especially if you look at their polling numbers, they are low. They are lower than Republicans. They are lower than Donald Trump. Democrats are very unpopular right now. I don't think this is going to make them more popular. They really don't. But be my guess, how long do you think this is going to last? Legitimately.
I mean, if they can't come to an agreement, who knows? You said the last one, how long?
35 days.
Jeez. Yeah, I'm guessing, knowing how stubborn both parties are, I wouldn't be shocked if it was longer than that.
I mean, yeah, because I feel like Republicans, especially after the last month, has been more united than ever. Democrats, they need something to unite, but I feel like they are split into so many different factions right now that it's nearly impossible. Unless the only time they do unite is against Republicans. Other than that, I see them fighting and calling each other out so many times. I feel like, in my opinion, I do feel that the Democrats will crack first. What do you think? Do you think the Republicans will fold and do some Medicare or pass a bill for Medicare or something like that?
Well, I mean, from what I'm seeing, it just seems like they're going to play the long game. I think Trump, let me see here. It says he's going to do some irreversible cuts.
I mean, his plan is basically saying, oh, it's harder to fire federal employees.
Yeah.
So he's saying, oh, this can make it easier. And he's saying, basically, I have to.
Yeah, he's going to.
I won't give you guys misinformation.
He's going to institute irreversible cuts to benefit programs or reorganize federal agencies. And from what it sounds like, he's paying them to leave. Is that correct? Or
I think he is basically, yeah, it's basically layoff where he's paying them to leave and saying, and I'm going to pay you, I think it was 8 months. He was saying, I'll pay you for 8 months and basically to get rid of him.
Yeah.
And then hire who he wants in.
yeah,
Which like I said, do not put it past Trump to do that.
So yeah, I think he's gonna start doing that to really back them into a hard spot to agree with what they're trying to push. Will it work? I don't know. He did make the book or whatever, the art of the deal, so I'm sure he knows what he's doing to some degree. But
a lot of people put down on Trump. I'll say this. A lot of people say, oh, you went bankrupt 8 times. He was still a billionaire, millionaire?
Multi-billionaire.
Yeah, still. I'm like, if you can go bankrupt 8 times and still have that much money, you done something right. And here's my thing. Say what you want about Trump. If you don't like him, you don't like him. If you don't like his personality, fine. You cannot say, oh, I hate everything about Trump. I think every decision has been bad. I think that it's horrible. It's like, you can always find one redeemable quality in your leader. I mean, unless your leader is a full-blown dictator killing people.
Yeah, Hitler.
Yeah. That was Joseph Stalin, Kim Jong-un.
Yeah.
Yep. But I really do think that you can find something in Trump. And going off tangent a little here, right now when Trump did come out with that Tylenol thing about autism, some people literally went and said, oh, I'm going to take handfuls of Tylenol and chug them.
Oh my gosh, why, people? This is Tide Pod times 2.
I mean, I do not understand. You hate someone that much. You hate them so much that you're going to put yourself at risk and your unborn baby. Just to prove he's wrong, a guy who doesn't even know you at all. It's crazy. I don't understand it. I really don't. I don't understand how you would hate someone to put your own life at risk.
Yeah.
I really don't understand it. I don't understand because I really do think both sides have a integration culture and basically saying, integrating into their party and being this is your identity now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's bad right now. Do I think we'll ever have a come together moment? We just had someone get killed for talking about his political opinions, and both sides couldn't agree or come together at all. So I think that's a very far away dream at the moment. No mean to be doom and gloom, I'm sorry, but we are probably, I don't want to say the most divided. The most divided was the Civil War. We are at a culture war, basically.
Oh yeah. So I just saw this is per the Daily Beast. Before the shutdown, Trump tried handing out Trump 2028 campaign hats in meetings with Democratic leaders.
To be honest, in my opinion, I think he's just trolling.
Yeah.
I seriously do not think he has the energy after these 4 years. Especially, it hasn't even been a year. It hasn't even been a year. We still got 3 in like 4 months, basically. It's just crazy.
Yeah,
I know I've said that 50 times, but
well, it's a shit show, everybody. It always is.
but you always got hope. You always got to pray, and you always got to look at the bright side, even when a gun's staring in your face, I guess.
Well, speaking of shit, on our next segment, you have a story to tell us.
Oh, yeah. So, at my workplace, I will not disclose, I work in a supermarket. And basically, one day at my workplace, there was a guy who trailed human feces from the bathroom all the way to the entrance. And it was through the middle of the store, all the way there. This guy had diarrhea or something. And it was also, from what I heard, I didn't see in the bathroom. The bathroom was a mess. Total, this guy had had a stomach, or just did not give a shit, literally.
I think his asshole fell out, and he was dragging it across the floor.
I mean, it looked like it. The dude, I didn't see the dude myself, but he must have walked out, shit running down his leg or something.
Oh my gosh.
Or, and they had employees basically standing over it until they got the Zamboni to come and, not Zamboni, but no, it's not fucking, it's not our ice cream people, to come in and basically clean it up. And it was literally a trail. And I was coming back from my lunch. I was like, they were like, hey, look, someone's shit. I was like, what? And I looked, and it was it was liquid, basically. It wasn't solid. It was liquid.
How old was this gentleman? Do you know?
I do not know. I did not see. Glad I did not see.
Oh, I'm sure everyone out there has some sort of story like that. When I was younger, I worked at a supermarket, and had to go clean the bathroom, and went to open the door, and the door wasn't opening.
This story.
There was a disabled person on their powered scooter that somehow got into the bathroom with that. They were blocking the door, but we were able to get them out. I thought that was the main issue, because the handicap stall in there was very big. It could have fit everything. But we walk in, and there's just a turd right in the middle of the bathroom floor. Not in a stall, not near a urinal, not anything. It was just right in the middle of the floor.
I just feel bad for the guy.
I feel bad for him, too. I don't even know how he did that.
Yeah, I feel like everyone has a shit story. I feel bad because some people have IBS and stuff. I've had IBS. I still have. I just watch while I eat and make sure there's a bathroom if my stomach does go explode. But
oh man,
well,
you know what helps with that? A handful of Tylenol pills.
Don't get me started on that.
Do not take a handful of Tylenol.
Do not take any medicine in large quantities.
Yeah, don't take the bottle and eat it like candy, because you will have problems. You will die, or get really, really messed up.
Yeah, it's not
fun.
Even if it's vitamin D.
You know what? Maybe that's what happened to the guy at your store. He took a bottle of Tylenol and his asshole fell out.
Probably.
You heard it here first. This is not medical information, so don't take it as such. But if you take a bottle of Tylenol, your asshole will fall out.
Your liver will be fucked up,
and your shit will be all across your house.
No, you heard that? We were talking about that Tylenol thing though. But There was a lady who took a handful of Tylenol. She's on a ventilator. I don't know if she's dead or not now, but she's on a ventilator, and like the odds of her losing her baby is like a high chance now because of it. Like people, like I said, cherish your life and cherish the ones around you. I know that especially. So
let me look here. I'll see if I can find anything about her, any update. Okay, so supposedly it's still just a rumor. They don't have any confirmed thing of it yet, but or confirmed case of it yet. But the rumor says a husband called at 4 a.m. because his wife was dying of liver failure on a ventilator in the ICU after taking a large dose of Tylenol. I won't say any names.
even if it is a rumor, I feel like, I don't know. I hope it's not true. I really do. I hope someone was not that, I'm sorry, stupid to do that.
Yeah.
It is to try to prove someone wrong.
Yeah, we don't want to see anybody die. That's awful. I hope anybody that did do that or that did take
You were able to
Tylenol,
go to the hospital, get that fixed.
and not die
We don't condone
or have your asshole fall on.
you dying over medicine. But
Well, is there anything else you want to talk about?
I think we're good for today, guy.
All right. Well, I am Toast.
Did you almost forget your name again?
I always forget it.
Yeah, I'm Widget, and this is the Powder Toast podcast, guys.
Also, now you forget it.
Oh, yeah.
All right. See you guys later.